Looking for music that lifts your spirit and fills your heart? Experience the powerful sound of the Tabernacle Choir at Temple Square. Now streaming on all your favorite music platforms. Find the Tabernacle Choir on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, Amazon Music, and Pandora. Let the music of the Tabernacle Choir at Temple Square inspire you today and every day. Whether you're at home, in the car, or on the go, enjoy the beauty of their world-renowned sound anytime. The Tabernacle Choir at Temple Square, streaming now.
Hey, it's 10 a.m. and this is Utah's best sports radio.
Say my name.
You're locked on to Scotty G and the coach, Tim LaComb, presented by Mountain Land Supply on 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone.
Hey, let's go, folks. 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone. Scott Garrard, Tim LaComb. It is a Thursday, and yeah. It's another day of great sports radio. How are you, my friend?
I'm sure glad you're here driving this ship, man.
I love
having a competent radio, solid, like you're just solid. When I walk into the office, I see you guys, I smile. You've changed my life in such a good way.
Oh, who just missed that putt? Oh,
who was that?
I don't know, but boy, that
it's
was
not
like
one of our. Oh, it's Max Homa.
That's about a 4-footer that he just missed. What a desolate, garbage-looking golf course that is. Oh, my gosh.
Where's the green spray paint?
I know, right?
We get to watch this while we're talking.
I know,
today.
this
That's
is kind
cool.
of fun.
I like that.
This is like NCAA tournament day.
Oof, that was tight.
Where you just sit there and watch all kinds of good stuff. How are you doing, by the way? You good?
I am so good. I had a great day yesterday. The drive down to see our friends at Bar W Beef, and man, did they treat us to quite a culinary experience as we did radio.
Honestly, the pictures I took just kind of felt like it was like, wait a minute, this looks like something you would get, that some food photographer would take. It didn't look real, almost. It was amazing. So I would highly suggest when you go down and get your reservations at the Bar W Steakhouse, get the 8-ounce filet, get the beet salad, get the smoked peach cobbler, and then that little cornbread appetizer with a little shredded beef on the top of it.
Okay, so let's just talk about the filet for just a second, and then we'll get off the food.
Yeah.
But seriously, one of the top fillets I've ever had. And I just felt bad because we couldn't give it our full attention. And we're taking bites in between segments, and there were a ton of people there yesterday. That's the other cool thing that we're noticing is the days come and go. Man, that place is packed. So it's fun to see some friends down there. Some listeners made the trip, and but that filet was the highlight because you said it, like the way the knife went through that thing.
Yeah, I mean they brought us out steak knives. You could have just used an old butter knife from the '80s, and it would have gone right through it.
Right through it.
Just pull it apart with your fingers.
I mean, it was literally, as they say, melt in your mouth, bro.
That salad looked good though too.
Far cry from
phenomenal. Could I get the beet salad minus the beets?
You're not a beet fan?
No.
I'm not either, honestly,
No.
but I
Dude,
still like it.
I love beets. And they were so fresh with wasn't it just the flavor of that salad?
Yeah.
Anyway, get down there. We love it, and we love them.
Absolutely.
RWB.
And by the way, my fridge is stocked with all kinds of stuff from Bar W Beef. I've got racks of ribs. I've got Packer briskets. I've got pork butts.
But do you have the right, do you have the right hardware? Do you have the right tools?
Oh, I do now. Big shout out to our good friends at Barbecue Pit Stop. And Nate. Thank you, Nate.
He's always willing to help.
Ah, yes. Big thanks to everybody. Big thanks to everyone for assisting in making this happen. All right.
We're here for you.
I got the text that we might have some new hardware being delivered to the old estate.
Then you're going to have no excuses, my guy.
I know. That's the problem now.
I'm kind of wanting, if it's possible. I don't know if it's possible. Are you giving, when we do shows, we do backstage passes?
Yeah.
Which I'm happy. You're going to be on stage for the Cougar Fiesta down there.
Are you sure about this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm really excited about this.
Yes. But can I get behind and, that day, can I come early and maybe
Oh, yeah.
sling some
Well, yeah.
I don't know even what you sling, but we'll sling.
We'll figure something out for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Although it will be, I'm not going to lie, it'll be a mad dash to get everything ready.
I know. So keep your distance.
No, I'm just saying, like, you know how, like, you want everything to be perfect. It's
I
like
get it.
It's like your life is on display for your coworkers. It's like the Costanza, like worlds
shoot
collide.
Around. It's
you know?
shoot around.
It's a great point.
I mean that time is sacred. I get it. It's all you got to say.
By the way, there was my first year doing play-by-play for Utah State. I worked the previous. Well, no. This was the second year.
So just for me and for the listeners, what year did you start?
My first year was the 17-18 season.
Because I know they all do this. Once you start, you got your starting point, and then you can't differentiate between.
Oh yeah,
them.
no, that's true.
Okay.
Absolutely. Actually, it was my second year because Tim Duryea was on the staff at Boise. And it was my first year at Boise State. And they like to do, Leon Rice likes to do his shoot-arounds, like just like a couple hours before tip-off. He tries to cut it different. As close as he possibly can. So I'm trying to set up my radio gear, and usually I get there a couple hours early. I'll just walk in and set up my stuff. So I go in there, I'm setting up, and they're having their shoot-around. I start setting up my radio stuff, and Tim comes over. He's like, you got to get out of here. I'm like, what's going on? He's like, it's our shoot-around, man. You can't be in here. I'm like, oh, okay. So I leave, and then they open it up. I come back in, and Tim's laughing. I'm like, he's like, yeah, Leon was ready to skin you alive. And I'm like, okay, first off, Tim, you know me. You know my basketball IQ. You guys could have read out your entire game plan. I still wouldn't have understood it. Like, I couldn't have presented that to Craig
this
Smith.
This is what they're going to do.
Like, I'm still dumb enough in the basketball world that I couldn't say, like, hey, they're doing this and this and this and this. Like, I go, come on. And he goes, look, I know. It's not a big deal. But, yeah, probably shouldn't be setting up your radio gear for the visiting team in the middle of the other team shoot-around. I'm like, okay, good to know. Good to know. Yeah. Leon Rice was not.
It's sacred.
Leon Rice, yeah. The point
so
is,
I ain't coming
it's
over.
sacred.
I get it. I ain't going to be in your kitchen. You cook. I will come when everybody else gets there and eat.
7 o'clock. We're going to have ourselves a good time. I'm still trying to figure out the any update on the karaoke machine? I haven't been able to figure out one.
I thought we had one. We do not.
You do not. All right.
So the hunt continues.
Lloyd, while everybody's in a giving mood around here, can I
expense a
We got to have somebody that has.
Can I go expense a karaoke machine?
I'll talk to Nate. Let's talk. There's got to be something in this building. There has to.
Nate's been assisting in a big way in a lot of things lately.
Absolutely.
So.
He's keeping a lot of things together.
We're going to have to look into this, yes.
Helped
with the yard too, right?
No. He did not help with the yard.
Oh.
No, that was all me.
Okay.
But I'm not going to lie. I can't wait for this thing to show up. Anyway, all right, let's get to it.
Today, right?
Today, yeah.
Can you imagine he'll unpack it and then he'll clean it?
Oh, no, it's coming back. It's coming fully assembled.
Oh, you don't even have to put it together.
No, it's all ready to go.
What time's the delivery?
I think sometime this afternoon.
My guess is you're going to do a little trial run.
I'm going to have to, right? You have to break it in a little bit.
I think so.
You don't want the first cook to be in for all your friends. Nope. All right, let's get to it.
That's called exhibition.
I know, right? We need a preseason game.
Preseason game, baby.
Let's get to it. Starting lineup, 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone.
It's time to kick off the show with the biggest headlines of the day. This is your starting lineup on 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone.
It is your starting lineup, 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone. Scott Garrard, the coach, Tim LaComb. All right, so me, I need to take back a few things I said yesterday. I was under the assumption that we were done with Darryn Peterson in Summer League. But all of a sudden, Ben Anderson tweets out that Darryn Peterson will be available for the Utah Jazz. And sure enough, he went out last night and got a run in with the youngsters.
Yeah, played 29 minutes. He just didn't shoot the ball very well in Vegas, but like every other game, San Antonio was really hell-bent on taking him out of the game.
Yeah.
And again, the thing that stands out to me is he didn't force bad stuff. The shots he got, shots you can live with. You can get into those games, get that kind of defense, and try to do too much. And those numbers could look way worse, I promise you. But to me, it was just didn't make shots, but I loved the way he competed. Had a really big time situation where he got kind of picked off on a screen, kept coming, and was able to block shot from behind. He's always plugged in on the defensive side, and then just making the right play, and that's what you want to see from him. The spacing is going to be so different.
Yes.
I mean, when you have Orlando Robinson, who was signed about 5 days ago, Bez Mbang, Anderson Garcia, and Tamar Bates as your running mates, of course, they can throw the whole kitchen sink at you.
Yeah.
But when it's Lowry and Darryn and all our guys out there, you can see what he can do on ball. And it doesn't have to be about him. He can draw a crowd and get rid of it. He's great at that. And so I think a lot of positives. If you just looked at the box score, you're like, oh, man, I'm worried he can't shoot. No. We know he can shoot.
Yes.
It's the quality of shots that he was getting. And, again, he could have taken 30 shots last night with about 14 of them being bad. I just like the way he approached it. And if shot didn't fall, shot didn't fall. Majerus used to say it all the time. He'd say, somebody comes out here and misses every shot they take in a night and take 5 charges, I'll give them the keys to my car. Because it's not about whether the ball goes in on the other end. It's about your effort. And
yeah.
I just thought he approached it all really well.
Rylan Jones would have been a Rick Majerus guy, wouldn't
dude. Well, I mean, that's the problem is Rylan was absorbing all those years, whether he knew it or not.
Yeah, that's part of his DNA.
And so it must take charge.
When you think of it, I've never seen a player take more charges and make more nasty charges than Rylan Jones. Just when you said that was the first thing that flashed into my brain.
I mean, like guys like Jordan Caroline barreling down the lane.
Oh, yeah.
And just like, okay, well, my feet are set. My chest is square.
This isn't going to be fun.
And then, whatever happens, it's not the collision. It's the fact that he flew 15 feet and hit his head on the kid just gave everything.
Yeah.
That's what I like about Darryn Peterson simply is he makes the right play and he's plugged in. And all the other stuff, the spacing and all that, I think it's going to be really exciting for the Jazz to have 2 guys, and he and Keontae, for the first time that in a long time, that can make plays for themselves if the shot clock gets low, but also great at adept in drawing people and making a play for somebody else.
So there's going to come a time where if Darryn Peterson goes on the trajectory that we all hope he goes on, that he will be the focus of a defensive game plan. It may not be this upcoming season, but 3, 4, 5 years from now, that he will be, hey, our first priority is to stop that guy. That means that he's on the path that a number 2 overall pick should be on. So I think the experience of dealing with that right now is important. He may not deal with it at that level in year number 1, but down the line, he probably will be the focus of the attention. And he needs to find a way to be like Jalen Brunson and be like, okay, yeah, they're throwing everything at me. I'm either, 1, going to find a way to get my shot up and hit a big game winner over the top of Wemby with all 7'9" of them extended over the top of me, or I'm going to find a way to get somebody a good shot and a good look. And that's all part of the development. So he's getting experience here that's going to be helpful down the line. It's going to lessen a little bit in terms of the defensive focus in the regular season, so he's going to start getting some confidence there, and then he'll transition into being the guy. Like this is a bit of the career path that we're seeing laid out in front of us for this guy.
Totally. And when you look at the free throws last night, he got 5, and remember, most of those are 1 for 2 or 3.
Yeah.
So let's say, that's 10 trips to the free throw line, 9 or 10 trips to the free throw line. That's going to be a 20-point score every night. A guy that's capable, like he is, to be able to, first of all, break that initial defender down, get into the paint, and then that body. That's going to be the biggest difference for Jazz fans in comparison to some of the guys we've drafted in the last couple of years. Keontae was not a guy at that point. He was slippery, but he was not a guy that could punish with his body quite yet. Certainly Cody Williams is still battling that. Ace Bailey, bigger, but still needs to get stronger in his added muscle. This guy comes ready-made. And so I honestly believe we're looking at a guy that can, if everything goes right in the spacing he's playing around, I think he should be around 20-point game score.
Year 1?
Year 1.
That's going to be awesome. That's going to be really good.
He's got the ability to do it, right?
Yeah.
Because he can score at all 3 levels. But that free throw, it's drawing one thing, but handling it, the physicality of what that means. He's got that. He's got that body.
And that's, and you're right. That's one thing that when you draft in the lottery or a little bit later on in the first round, you're drafting based on projection. Taylor Hendricks was a guy like, okay, this is what we have now. Imagine what he could be in 2 or 3 years. You're selling the future. Same thing with Cody Williams. You're selling the future on a guy because you're hoping that he can develop into what you want. Here you got Darryn Peterson, as you mentioned, ready-made. Like, he's going to develop, sure, but he's already got the skill set, the body type, everything he needs to be successful year one. And then everything after that is just the cherry on top.
Totally. I mean, that's so well said. And I think that the exciting part is for Darryn, like with a lot of young guys, you've got to wait for the situation to be right. This situation's ripe. It's not right, it's ripe. Because, again, basketball is all about spacing. Majera said it forever. Spacing is offense and offense is spacing. And it's so true. I mean, this was back in the 80s. But you've got to have room to operate. You've got to have room to break the defense down. And you've got to be able to space the floor so that you can punish them for overhelping. And the Jazz do it as well as anybody. I've said it a million times, but last year's team set a record for assists. So, yes, this situation is ripe for this kid. He's going to come in, and, he's as close to plug and play as you're going to find. And that's why, he was, in all accounts, the number one pick. There were 3 number one picks. I thought Boozer handled himself awesome. I think his career is going to be incredible. I feel great about AJ. AJ is so dynamic. And, how can you not believe in the kid, right? He believes so much in himself.
Yeah.
That hey, look, I've done it so far. I'm in. So there's 3 first-round draft picks, and they're playing like it. And so it's great. It's great the Jazz settled where they did, and I think it's the right guy for the right time.
And I think you've got the right coaching for the right guy. I think you've got the right front office for the right guy. I think you've got the right teammates for the right guy. Like, this is, again, as you mentioned, not only yesterday, but the entire summer. This is the summer of us. This is the summer of the sports fan in the state of Utah to see the Jazz get back to the playoffs, the Mammoth to make a playoff run, Utah and BYU to make runs at a Big 12 title. Like, this is setting up for all of the years of your discontent as a Jazz fan culminating into the perfect storm. And when I say the perfect storm, I'm not talking NBA title right now, but certainly a massive leap forward from what we've seen over the last few years.
Yeah, and I think we need to talk about it because the group talks about it. The ownership group talks about it all the time. So, yes, I think we're on the clock for our turn to get back to that championship and try to win one. The Walker Kessler thing's a little segue from that. And, what may end up is coming out of it is, somebody halfway through the season comes available that nobody thought would be available. And what do the Jazz have? Just about everything you'd want, and then some in terms of collateral. So part of this, too, is you want to be aggressive and you want to be thinking aggressive, but you've got to be realistic and you've got to be patient. I think I've said that about Danny Ainge. One of his greatest qualities is his patience. I mean, he deals with Santiago all the time, so it gives him some practice.
Love you, B.
Love you, B. I love how you end the show with that.
Love you, B.
I'm taking some strays this week, but I guess come up and
Bar Dub could be B. That's why, hey, love you, B.
Yeah, no, that's, I think
Bar Dub, it felt right.
It did. It worked in very well. Is that Hogard? How do you say that name?
Hogard, yes.
Yes, very nice.
Looks to be from the Alps.
You've got...
Didn't they say something about it not being really all that... It looks windy as can be.
It does look very windy there. Yeah.
That's the one thing I don't think you can predict weather over there.
I just assume it's always going to be windy
our
there.
guy Snowbank would have a real time over there trying to tell people what was going to go on with the weather.
By the way, also attendee for the barbecue. Yeah.
I met him in the parking garage. What a nice man.
Oh, you could not find a better human being than Kevin Eubank. And I felt bad because I wanted to get a weather report of what we were looking like on Saturday. And so I'm like, hey, Kevin, couple things. Number one, I got a barbecue I want you to come to. He's like, oh, that's awesome. I'm like, number two, what's the weather going to look like? He's like, you don't have to invite me to a barbecue to ask me what the weather is going to look like. I'm like, no, I was going to invite you.
I have an idea. Maybe we should have him come on in the next 2 days, especially.
Because we do that during football season.
Right, but let's have him preview I want to know from the man who talks to the man. Because I guarantee there's a weatherman that talks to the.
Oh, yeah,
there's
yeah.
a big weatherman.
Yeah.
That's what you learn in school is how to access that portal, I think, to get into meteorology. But he can access it and then give us a basic, like our own cameo weather report for our party.
I think that's great. I think we're onto something. So, yeah, maybe near the end of the show, we get K-Bank on, and we ask him what it's looking like for tomorrow.
I say Snowbank. Is that okay? I mean, I do it respectfully.
Yeah. Because, the white jacket and everything. Yeah.
And I grew up watching Pops.
Did you the nickname Snowbank? Is that what you said?
Yeah, that's what I call him.
You're a nickname guy, aren't you?
I am,
I can
Oz.
tell. You're a big nickname guy.
Yes, I am, Oz. Why do you ask?
10:25, just getting started. 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone. Scott Garrard, the coach Tim LaComb, Lloyd Cole. This is 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone.
We have the tech to get food delivered in 15 minutes, but we all have horror stories about buying tickets. The Game Time app gives fans the advantage. Get amazing tickets in just a few taps. Fees are included, so what you see is what you pay. And the Game Time guarantee means authentic tickets at the best price every time. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets to concerts, sports, comedy, and more with Game Time. Download the Game Time app and create an account for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply.
Coach Tim LaComb. Presented by Mountain Land Supply on 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone.
97.5, the KSL Sports Zone. Scott Garrard, coach Tim LaComb, Lloyd Cole, Alex Napolis back in studio. Hey, it's a Thursday.
KSL Cars Studio, by the way.
The KSL Cars Studios.
Yes.
I like that. It's got a nice ring to it.
It does have a nice ring to it.
In fact, that was me and the 15-year-old who's got his permit. He's already trying to line up a truck on KSL Cars.
By the way, I remember doing that, and that's some good times right there when you're about to hit that age and you start checking the classifieds, trying to find yourself something.
I can find you a truck. I'm sure it'll be listed on KSL Classified.
This is why that kid is near and dear to my heart. He's like, it's got to be a manual transmission. He goes, I need to learn that. He goes, I want my first vehicle to be a stick. I'm like, oh, I love you so much.
It absolutely should be. Oh, I agree.
So my driving experience, is he taking driving training through school?
He will be in driver's ed, but he and I.
Yeah, I mean, you're his.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, the book work. So in Texas, I don't know if you guys had this here, but Sears department stores had
Sears and Roebuck?
Yes, had a division of
By
a
the
driving
way,
school.
Jake Scott and Lloyd Cole were friends
That's
at Sears.
right. That's where we met.
That's how we met.
There. So Sears had a driving school.
Sears, the department store, had a driving school.
It's not a surprise. Everything.
The sale on the deal was two things. You took the entire bookwork in 1 week and all the driving.
Wow.
So you had your permit in a week as opposed to like 6 months of, But with that, obviously came some dark side. I don't know if you're quite ready. But the other great thing they did is you drove, at the time, it was 1986. They had brand new fleet of Camaros. So I drove this candy red Camaro for my test drives.
What year?
86.
Okay. My old man had an 80 Camaro.
I mean, Camaros were
with
just...
the T-tops.
Yep.
Oh, my gosh, I love that thing so
So
much.
anyway, I got my license, and I kind of drove stick a little bit because I grew up on a farm, but it wasn't my forte.
Yeah.
My brother went out of town, my stepbrother, and unbeknownst to him, I borrowed his car.
Yeah.
And I rolled through my neighborhood just fine, and I got to a stop sign or a stop light, and there was pretty busy traffic. This is in Plano, Texas. Cars whizzing by pretty good. I was going to take a right, and as I took the right, I lost the clutch.
Uh-oh.
And started to roll.
Yeah.
And panicked, and oncoming traffic, like day one.
Oh.
I had to drive my brother's car back, park it. I remember walking to the backyard, and my parents were by the pool. And I was like, I had an accident. I'm like, what? You just got your license? And I said, well, you sent me to Sears. No, I didn't say that because I pushed them to send me there.
Like,
but
you guys made me.
So I learned that hard and fast lesson right then that I spent the rest of my summer like, well, you better go get a job now because you got to pay the deductible. It's, at that time it was like $500, which seemed like $1 million.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So that's when I got the job at the nursery and started weeding plants.
See, there you go. No, I was actually my oldest when they were getting their permit. Well, when they were getting their license, just miserable driver, just awful. And
oldest?
My oldest, yeah. And so when he's going to go take the test, I'm like, hey, look, just know not everybody passes on the first time. It's all right. You get through it, because there's no way. I was calling a bowl game, and when he was taking the test. So
you say most do, though, so you should probably get it done.
No, because I thought there's no way on this green earth he's passing.
Okay, so you're.
So I was trying to soften the blow.
I was just softening it, just like
you.
prepping him, knowing
100%.
that there's no way this kid's gonna get a license.
Okay.
He calls me at halftime of the game and says, "Hey, guess what? I got my license." I'm like, oh, like part of me was like, you don't want your kid to fail, but you also want the roads to be safe. And you're like, he should not be having his license right now.
Are you sure?
I'm like, you sure about this?
You sure about that?
Parallel everything?
Yeah. Like, yeah.
Sure about that?
He goes, it was super easy. It wasn't. I'm like, oh. There's people on the road that should not be on the road, and my kid is one of them.
Did you set up like one of those Brady Bunch? You remember that? I don't know. You probably didn't watch it, but they had a parking test between Marcia and Greg.
I don't remember this one. I watched.
And they would put an egg on a cone, and they'd have to back up parallel, and if they hit the cone, it would knock the egg off. And
Marcia beat him?
Marcia beat him. You know, it was women are better drivers than men.
Traditionally, yes. Honestly, I know that women get a bad rap, but if you look at insurance rates, men's are actually
100%, because
that's because they do dumb things.
Right. Somebody passes you.
Things.
I see it every day on the road. People just trying to, especially
and women
back to the full circle in trucks.
Yeah, women don't road rage as much as guys do.
No, guys road rage about every other hour.
Yeah, I know.
You got us idiot guys that like to do donuts in parking lots and during snow and stuff like that. Get cars high centered in the Murray High School parking lot. Yep.
This sounds like there's a story there. But,
and then you have a.
Was it in a Camaro?
No, it was in a Skylark. It was in a Skylark, and got this thing high centered, so it's not moving at all. And so we get out of the car, I close the door. Well, if it's still not in park and it's in drive, it'll automatically lock. So the car was just sitting there running, locked.
Oh,
and we're outside.
Oh,
try explaining that to the parents.
So we lost control.
So first off, I ran out of gas. How'd that happen? Well, because it was running.
Because it was running.
Skylark, that was the car in My Cousin Vinny, wasn't it?
It was a Skylark, not that year, though.
Two Utes.
Yes. Not lime green. Mint.
Mint green.
Mint green.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys saw that one.
I've seen quite a few, just not at the museum, apparently.
Yeah.
It's strange how that works.
Ben Stiller at the museum.
I have to tell you that I did get a comment from Mom, and she quite enjoyed the charade. She said, "You don't
know what you're talking about."
She said, "You don't get put in those positions very often," and it was fun to watch. You squirm.
Again, don't know what you're talking about.
Like seriously, it's this.
I'll
big
try to
stone,
be better. I'll try to be
dome.
more versed in my movies.
Yes.
Sorry about that.
Arrogant sniff to finish.
All right. The football season's nearly here. We're doing a great we're going around some of the upcoming opponents for Utah and BYU. Always looking forward to chatting with Michael Lev. He will join us. We'll talk some Arizona football with him, get his thoughts on where the Wildcats are going into the season. Probably one of the more interesting teams in the Big 12 because, look, there's your tiers of the Big 12. And right now going into the season, not saying this is how it's going to end, but right now going into the season, it feels like you got Texas Tech and BYU in that top tier. And then you've got, I think, right below them, you've got Utah. And then after that, you've got the tier 3. I think you've got just a jumbled mess of teams that any one of them could come and just cause havoc. Houston, I might put Houston right there with Utah in that level too. But if you want to put them back in tier 3, totally understand. And you could just actually drop Utah and make that tier 2, including Utah, Houston, TCU, Arizona, I would put in that mix as well. Like any of these teams that come back and have, especially Arizona that's got some experience at quarterback, you have to have them in the mix. So I could see Arizona in a Big 12 title game. I could also see them being 7-5. Anything's on the table with that team.
Well, and the thing that gives me, I guess sways me in their direction is Noah Fifita.
Yes.
And watching him play, through the years has been incredible. This guy's this guy has thrown for 9,183 yards in his college career. He has really, from the minute he took over the huddle, become the face of that program. And in a day and age where guys are going all over the place, for money.
Yes.
This dude stayed the course through coaching changes even. So then sitting down, I can see it. Like, I can see why guys follow him. What a professional dude, sat down, introduced himself. It's like, hey, where's the camera? He's the only guy he situated himself so he could, the guy was money. And I can see where, if they could get off to a hot start, he could get off to a hot start. He's gotten better every single season. 2023, he threw for 2,800 yards, 24, 29, and then last year, 3,200 yards. This guy is a machine. And so, that is going to be a big part. He can't do it alone, but he's got to be great, and he's been great.
He really has been, and he's got some weapons around him. Defense is going to be an interesting element to this team. And so Arizona, fascinating team. TCU, fascinating team. I don't think Baylor is – I think Baylor's going to be in trouble this year. I think Kansas is probably in trouble this year. There's some teams that you can – but then again, there's always that team that, like 2 years ago, Arizona State picked to finish last. They ended up winning the whole thing, and it was such an embarrassment to the conference, they eliminated the preseason poll because they're like, we just can't be doing this anymore. It's just making us all look bad. So we're just not going to have a preseason poll.
It seems a little – I don't know. Let's have the poll.
It was bad.
Let's have the poll.
Let's save ourselves from ourselves because we all looked really stupid. And again, you got Arizona State. We haven't even
throw them in the mix.
And
Kansas State.
And Kansas State
with Colin Klein there now.
Yeah.
Young guy.
Yep.
Played quarterback. Bleeds purple. And, some are saying the QB whisperer, which is exactly what Avery Johnson needs to get unlocked because he's got the potential.
As you mentioned,
very, very good.
Very talented, good quarterback, head of hair on him.
My gosh, like all league. We can vote on that.
Yes, all league hair.
All league hair team.
Yeah, he would win that.
Which is important to this show because I'm working on my locks.
Okay,
I don't know if I'm going to cut them.
I feel like that was a subtle shot. Jeez. It's like
there was a time where I was the only person with a good head of hair.
Hair is important on this show, and then you look over.
Like,
okay, fine. I will watch Night at the Museum.
Okay, you owe me another one. These fights we get into in here. Somebody save me.
You just have to be sensitive. But not everybody is blessed like you, Coach.
Yeah,
I'm not blessed. I just
No,
you're blessed.
You're blessed. Yeah.
I had good genes. For about the only thing.
Thanks a lot, Richard.
I guess my mom's funny as hell.
Yeah, I just hear in the phone call during the break. Yeah.
She's funny.
Yeah.
So I got that from her.
Yeah.
And that's kept me around. The shtick survives when you're funny.
Well, that's, look, for some of us, that's the only way we got married. Like, we didn't have looks. We didn't have money.
Listen to you.
But you know what? If you could make them laugh every now and then, you might have a chance.
I think have a sense of humor.
And when she said, "Where are you from?" and you said, "A little town called Declo." I think it was over.
You ever heard of the Declo Estates? Stop. That's where I'm from.
And then this. You want to go for some barbecue and maybe weed in my garden?
Yeah, I think that might scare him away, actually. You say it like that.
That was so creepy. Oh, my God. Don't say it like that.
Well, I was trying to draw her in.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
I think that makes them run. That's what they do.
Well, I haven't had him practice for a long time.
Yeah.
You smell good.
You smell good.
He used to work back in the 80s.
We had a... Can we tell that story? Leaving names out of it, Lloyd? You were there. I wasn't there for this one.
I love that we've all adopted the Scotty. Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
There was a member of the media who...
should remain nameless.
Remain nameless.
I meant to say shall remain.
Remain nameless.
You know what I meant to say.
And there was a media scrum, one of those where everybody's kind of packed in next to each other. and everybody's got the arm extended with the mic, and so you're just right on top of each other. There was a lovely young intern that was working for Lloyd and 1280 back in the day, and one of the media members.
You weren't with us at that time, were you? That's right. Okay.
Nope, I was not. And there was another media member that was standing next to this lovely young intern, and after the media scrum, turns over to her and says,
you smell good.
Yeah.
Run.
Yeah, I would.
I mean, mine wasn't that. I was going to your hobbies.
No,
barbecue
it was a
and
little
weeding.
bit. It was. You were a little gravelly in your delivery.
I apologize.
It was.
I mean, I got.
It was a little. I like taters.
French fried potatoes.
French fried tater. I love Sling Blade, dude.
It was a little Sling Blade-ish.
Dwight Yoakam in his acting prowess.
Oh, so good.
You reckon?
Small part, but man, he was money.
Reckon we can have some of them French fried potatoes?
I'm gonna kill you.
I'm gonna kill you.
1044, 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone. Scott Garrard, the coach, Tim LaComb, coming up at 11 o'clock. Bob Casper will join the show. It's all right here on 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone.
The best sports radio in Utah is right here, right here. This is Scotty G and the coach, Tim LaComb, on 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone.
97.5, the KSL Sports Zone. Scott Garrard alongside the coach, Tim LaComb. Time for another edition of What You May Have Missed right here on the Zone. Yesterday, by the way, the slowest day in the calendar year in sports. It's the one day where nothing goes on. Now, you had a little summer league, but it's the one day where you got the all-star break for baseball, so there's no baseball, obviously no football, no basketball on an NBA level, that matters. And then, no baseball. So, it's the one day out of the year where everything comes to a screeching halt. Only happens once per year.
Wow.
And that's why they throw the ESPYs on there, which is another event that nobody really cares about.
Yeah, I didn't even know. I did see there was a great Mike Tyson one, though. I see that highlight.
I did not see that.
He was giving out an award with Jake Paul.
Oh, geez.
I'm already not interested now.
No, you will be. It's funny, actually. So it's for Shohei Ohtani. And Jake Paul steps up to the mic and, Mike Tyson says it, like, Shohei Ohtani.
That's pretty good, actually.
And then Jake Paul goes, I'm sorry, but Shohei can't be here tonight to accept. He's grateful or whatever. And you hear Mike Tyson look over as they kind of start to walk off, and he goes, Shohei's a guy? That's a guy? Like, he didn't even know who Shohei Ohtani was.
Are you being serious?
Dead serious. There is.
Wow.
He's like, Shohei's a guy?
Oh, Mike, no.
So Mike's not a big baseball guy, apparently.
Apparently not. By the way, the NBA, also in a story that nobody really cares about, the NBA has decided they will not be punishing Miami Heat's Bam Adebayo for striking former teammate Tyler Hero at a Las Vegas gym on Friday.
So we can just strike anybody we want, huh?
Apparently.
I like that.
If it's on the court, we may
Not
have
on
a
the
problem.
court. Yeah.
But off the court. According to the NBA spokesman, after discussing with the players involved and the NBA PA, everyone would prefer to move on from this unfortunate circumstance and no further action will be taken by the league. However, if it were to involve, Larry Markkinen, the Jazz would be fined $500,000, and Larry wouldn't be able to would probably be suspended for the year.
Oh, 100%. It'd be
because
right to the integrity of the game.
Right, the integrity of the game.
Straight to hit integrity right between the eyes.
Because Keontae George not allowed to coach, but any other player can
Derek,
coach.
Take your time.
Derek White, hey, grab that whistle. Get after it.
Wink.
How is this even possible, by the way? Like, are the Jazz, are they only guilty of, asking for permission? Should they have just been like, hey, guess what? Keontae's a coach tonight. Oh, we forgot to tell you guys in the league office? Oh, we're sorry.
He just got to work with them today. Then we'll end it.
It's ridiculous. The Jazz, for some reason, get sideways with the NBA. I'm still shocked that they got the number 2 overall pick. But I don't know. The hypocrisy of this league is ridiculous.
I just saw something that came up in the last hours anyway. We know the Big 12. We just talked about it. They did away with the preseason poll.
Yes.
But our guy Barry Trammell.
Aha! Let's go, Barry.
Pulled together 16 members of the media corps from the Big 12. And they put a poll together. You want to hear it?
Yes. Okay, hold on. Texas Tech 1.
Yes.
BYU 2.
Yes.
Utah 3.
No.
Who's 3?
Arizona.
All right.
Actually, it's a tie. Arizona and Houston
Okay.
for 3. And then Utah. TCU, Arizona State, Kansas State. That's basically the teams that we said that are all intriguing. And then from there, you got Oklahoma State, who's bringing in a whole new system, new coach. But it probably will be better because it'll have some positive energy.
Yeah.
Baylor's on the way down and out. Aranda may be done by the end of the year.
Yes. I will say this on July 16th that Dave Aranda will not coach the final 3 games of the year for Baylor.
I bet that's true. Yeah. I mean, it's just they waited so long that's just typically when you do see an in-season move.
Yeah.
So basically it's Texas Tech, BYU, Houston, and Arizona tied with 207 votes for 3rd. Utah 5th with 198. TCU 6th, 166. Arizona State 7th with 161. And then it goes Kansas State, Oklahoma State, Baylor, Cincinnati, Kansas, West Virginia, Central Florida, Prime Time, and Iowa State.
Although Prime says, hey, he's healthy and his team's going to shock some people. But it's Prime. Like, what's he going to say?
He's probably another candidate for being out of a job. Although maybe they don't do it.
No,
he's walking out on his own.
Yeah, that'll be a refirement.
Well, I mean, figuratively.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm really surprised that he didn't shut it down with all the health issues after Shadur and Travis Hunter left. Like, that would have been perfect.
Yeah, just go out then.
Go out with those guys.
And I will say, like, him getting into college that first year, everybody was rolling their eyes, and then they were something.
Yeah.
So, it was, he made his mark for sure, but it's just not been able to build on it.
If anything, they were must watch. They were prime time. Even if they weren't even good.
You had to watch them.
Yeah.
You weren't sure what was going to happen, but you had to watch
just for the interviews.
Whew. Yeah, no doubt. Because again, what was he saying? Oh, The Athletic. I sure love and respect you guys. Oh, thank you. I was just joking. I don't.
And
what was that Colorado beat writer? He got after maybe he was a columnist, but
Fox
he got after somebody.
I talked to Fox.
He got after somebody from CBS Sports.
And it's just, the man holds a grudge, which
yeah, absolutely.
Like Lloyd. I've learned.
Of course.
Don't cross you, dog.
Don't.
I
don't
did it
do
one
it.
day with this list, and I learned my lesson.
Don't do it.
Did I learn my lesson?
Lloyd could be, you could be playing, I don't know, whatever kind of weird music you want, and Coach will forever will be like, good pick, Lloyd. Good
Appreciate
job.
that.
And hey, just a shout out to Captain Cody. Thanks for the note. What we are here is we're a sports show, so we're not exclusively football or basketball. We've talked golf. I mean, hell, we talk soccer for a minute every show. So I guess the key is, my guy, hang around.
Yeah,
because we'll get to everything.
Captain Cody wants us to go strictly football, and we will. We will.
Right, but just so you know, it's in caps. It's not basketball season. It's actually more basketball season right now with Summer League than it is football. But
this is the calm before the storm.
That little blurb we just gave you, that was for you, my guy. So
we love you, dog.
Stay with us.
Captain Cody's been a listener for a long time.
Good dude.
We got you. Oh, so you got the audio on Mike Tyson. All right, so Shohei Ohtani winning his ESPY, and Mike Tyson so I guess we call this a live mic moment. Here we go. No pun intended.
And the ESPY award goes to, check this out, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei could not be here tonight. He sends his gratitude and appreciation to ESPN and everyone who voted for him.
Shohei's the guy.
You could see the confusion on Mike's face when he said Shohei could not be here. And Mike's like,
Shohei's a guy?
Shohei's a guy?
As they cut to break. I tell you,
That was better. That was better than I ever thought it could have been. Oh, my gosh.
I didn't do it justice.
Tonight, he sends his gratitude and appreciation to ESPN and everyone who voted for him.
Show he's the guy.
I love Mike so much.
I love him.
I love Mike.
We have to protect that man at all costs.
Whatever it takes.
National treasure.
And you know that dude is a combination of drunk and high. Because
You think?
He's so real, though.
I know,
Gosh,
that's
he's
the thing.
so
That's what I
real.
love. Yeah. And,
we need more of that.
I'm down, man. I want Mike Tyson to have his own talk show. Like,
Let's get him on the air.
I would
Lloyd.
love to hear nothing but Mike Tyson talk nonstop. And it's not just about the boys.
Shohei could not be here tonight. He sends his gratitude and appreciation to ESPN and everyone who voted for him.
Show he's the guy.
Yes, he is, Mike.
Yes, he is, Mike.
Yes, and he happens to be very, very, very popular.
Very good.
He's quite good, Mike.
He's really
Now, he's
good.
got a rogue. He's got a rogue interpreter.
Yeah.
He fixed that.
See, I thought he was going to work in maybe a gambling joke is what I thought was going to happen there, but no.
The confusion
I
on Mike's
loved what he
face.
said. Look at this. Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, I think he was hoping that Paul would read the name because I think he was a little nervous about reading the name, but he nailed it. He got the name right and then just didn't know what the gender was. God bless you, Mike.
Happens.
Love you. All right, Bob Casper joins us next, 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone.